Hello everyone, I hope you are doing well. Today it is the 6th video of this new series I started 5 weeks ago. This series introduces my original proverbs aiming to improve the overall understanding of important concepts covering martial arts and Shudao practice. Following the same structure as prior weeks, let me answer a question asked by community members about last week's proverb first. Then we will introduce a new proverb for this week. Last week's proverb was 太极八法朋彩相反朋开彩和. Among the 8 Tai Chi energies, Peng energy and Cai energy are opposites of each other. Peng energy is the opening energy, while Cai energy focuses on closing. Offer JL asks, quote, is Lui type of energy, roll back, not also closing? Does this type of energy differ in essence from Cai, or are they just two examples of closings? And you choose to let Cai for us to comprehend it more. End quote. His question actually covers a few sub-questions. I will briefly answer them here. In his question, he asked about the Lui energy and he translated it into roll back, which is a very popular English translation of this word. Now, let's discuss this Tai Chi energy first. So, what is Lui? It is a rolling back type of energy. Actually, it is a very common mistake when using Lui in Tai Chi practice that practitioners think we pull the opponent's arm or other body parts inward or toward our body. The mistake is that in most martial arts practice, we should not lead the opponent's energy toward our body unless we want to use cow or bumping energy. Now, what is Lui energy? Well, any Tai Chi movement that follows the direction of the opponent's martial force, and then very often the Tai Chi practitioner will change the original direction of the incoming force to favor himself, is Lui. So, most of the time, the ending direction of the Lui energy is sideways instead of leading toward our body. The overall nature of a Lui energy is an opening motion instead of a closing motion. Unfortunately, many Tai Chi teachers make this mistake in practice. His second question is about the difference between Cai and Lui. Well, after answering his first question, you now know that the nature of Lui is an opening energy, while Cai is a closing one. Furthermore, Cai usually needs a supporting point in the application, but Lui does not need it at all. There are other differences between these two Tai Chi energies, and I will talk about it in detail in the future. To answer his third question, well, after understanding the previous two answers, the audience should be able to deduce the answer by themselves. So thank you over JIL for asking such a good question. It gave me a good opportunity to clarify some common misunderstandings in our community regarding different types of Tai Chi energies. Now, let's move on to today's new proverb. It is 正脚丹田用力，尽力下达；跺脚稍节用力，尽力轻浮. Before going forward, I'd like to explain my motivation behind this proverb. You may have already noticed that some styles such as 形意 and 八技, or even the second routine of Chen style Tai Chi, the Cannon Fist, contain a lot of movements in which many practitioners apply a very strong stepping action in practice. Furthermore, this type of stepping generates a very loud sound in a demonstration. This type of strong stepping is often misunderstood. This proverb has been created to clarify the misunderstanding of this stepping method. This proverb contains of two parts, each part describing a specific martial movement. Let me introduce them one by one. The first part of this proverb is 正脚丹田用力，尽力下达. The first two words compose the term 正脚. 正脚 is a term used in Chinese martial arts, which means the action in which the foot steps downward with power. So, simply speaking, 正脚 is a type of foot stepping method. The next two words are 丹田. Here, Dantian means the lower Dantian, an area between hips in martial art practice. 用 means applying, 力 means power. 尽力 means martial energy and power. 下 means downward. 达 means arrive. Put together, this proverb says that 正脚 practice applies the martial energy from the lower Dantian, and it transfers downward. This is the correct practice in the internal style martial arts training while dealing with fajin or martial energy releasing. The second part of this proverb is 跺脚稍节用力，尽力轻抚. The first two words compose the term 跺脚. 跺脚 is a term used in Chinese martial art which means the foot steps downward quickly, applying the martial energy not from the lower Dantian area but from the foot itself. The next two words are 稍节, the ending section, a term used in the Chinese martial art community. 用 means applying, 力 means power, 尽力 means martial energy and power. The term 轻抚 has the negative connotation in Chinese martial arts, which can be translated into floppy or casual. Put together, this proverb says that 跺脚 practice applies the martial energy from the ending section of the body, and this type of energy is floppy. It is worth noting that 跺脚 or the martial stepping energy led by the foot itself can be a specific martial technique, which has its advantage in self-defense situations. For example, if a practitioner wants to just use the 跺脚 to attack the opponent, that is fine. This proverb's criticism of 跺脚, the second type of stepping method, is in the fajin practice. In other words, in martial energy releasing action or fajin, 跺脚 or stepping movement led by the foot itself is not the optimal one compared to the 正脚, the one that applies Dantian energy in fajin. You can see how interesting it is about practice that one movement can be ideal in some situations but not so in other situations. So, this entire proverb tells us that the difference between 正脚, the downward stepping method, led by Dantian, is correct, since it is more powerful, while 跺脚, the incorrect downward stepping method, led by the foot itself in fajin practice, should be avoided. In 发劲, we emphasize the Dantian, not the ending section, such as only the foot or the hand. Now, let's recap this proverb. 正脚 practice applies martial energy from the lower Dantian, and it transfers downward. 跺脚 practice applies martial energy from the ending section of the body, and this type of energy is considered floppy in 发劲 training. We should use the first one, 正脚, in practice. That brings us to the end of today's video. I hope you enjoyed this proverb. Please post your questions about this proverb in the comment section. I will answer them for you in the first part of next week's video. Thanks for watching, see you next time, and enjoy your practice.